Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to professionally test user registration and log in a Django REST API using Postman. We will register a new user, receive a token, then log in to confirm that token is working well in a straightforward and professional workflow. Let's get started. So firstly, we'll be using this URL which we got from our terminal after running migrate. So this URL will be used to test our authentication token on Postman. So let's dive in onto Postman and test our authentication token. So this is Postman. The first thing to do now is to create a new request. After that, we'll paste the URL we've gotten from terminal, paste it here. But since we are acting as a new user of the app, we will need to register on the app before we can have access to anything, right? So the next thing to do now is to use this full URL here with the addition of the one we got from the terminal to create an account as a new user on the app. So the full URL will be pasted here. Then we'll change this to post since we are acting as a new user on the app. So as a new user on the app, this should always be on post and not on get. Very essential. So the next thing to do now is to click on body, to click on raw, and to change this to JSON. Since we are running the app on JSON, the next thing to do now is to add our username, our email, and password. Since as a new user, you need to have a unique username, an email, and a password for you to get registered on an app, which we'll be doing now. So that will be pasted here. After that, we will click on send to test if it it worked successfully well, if we are able to register successful. Good. Can you see it shows message registration successful, our username and our email, and it generates a token for us. So this token would be used to log in later on as a user. So let's test that now by creating a new request. So the first thing we need to do to change this to post, very essential. Then we'll be using this full URL to log in as a user, which will be pasted here. Then after that, we click on body, just the same process as the registration. We click on raw, we change this to JSON, then we paste, sorry about this, then we paste our username and password since we have registered already, so we don't need our email anymore. So we'll paste our username and password here to test if the user can be able to log in successfully and to test if the token is working well. So next thing to do now is to click on send. Perfect. You see it shows message login successful. It shows our username and it shows the token that was given to us earlier on when we were registering. That means our token is working perfectly well. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you for taking the time to join me on this walkthrough. If you find it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any question. I will see you in the next video. Bye.